on a computer. So today's video is based on the topic stack. Okay, so what is a stack? Stack is a linear data structure which follows a particular order in which the operations are performed. Okay, so now as we have studied earlier about queue and linked list, just like that, stack is also a linear data structure. What is linear data structure? The data structure which shows the property, exhibits the property of adjacency between the element. That is, if we know the position of an element, we can also know the position of previous element. We can also know the position of next element. That is a linear data structure. So stack is also a linear data structure. Now stack is that type of data structure in which the process of insertion and deletion takes place only from one side. I repeat, stack is that type of data structure in which the process of insertion and deletion both take place only from one side. So that's why, suppose here it's a stack. I have taken one example. Here it's a stack. So here the process of insertion. Now before that insertion, the process of insertion of an element into the stack is known as push. Okay, push, push. And the process of deletion of an element from the stack is known as pop. Pop, pop. So here it's a stack. So here what is happening? Both the insertion push and deletion pop operation takes place only from one side of the stack. That is from the top of the stack. Okay, so that's why a top pointer is compulsorily used in case of the stack. Okay, so that this top pointer keeps track about the top element of the stack. What is the work of top pointer? It keeps track about the top element. That is the element present at the top of the stack. Then another fact which we need to know is that the most and the least accessible elements of the stack are top and bottom respectively. Okay, it's just a fact which you need to remember. Then next is about that the stack works under the principle LIFO and FILO. LIFO, this is very important. LIFO, that is last in first out, and FILO, that is first in last out. So here what is happening, you see that suppose I take a stack. I am taking a random example over here. Suppose it's a stack. Okay, so here so here I am just randomly I am filling it just in order to make you understand about LIFO and FILO. I'll explain it in the detailed way in the further. Okay, so now first of all let's understand about the LIFO and FILO principle. So here what is happening now, as I said just now, that both the process of insertion and deletion takes place only from one side of the stack, that is the top of the stack. So the element which will be inserted, pushed into the stack at the first time will be at the bottom of the stack. Okay, so it will be popped at the last, because after B will be deleted, C will be deleted, D will be deleted, then A will come and A will be deleted. So in that case, A, which is inserted or pushed at the first, will be deleted or popped out at the last. So that is our first in last out principle, FILO. And then the element which is inserted at the last, that means pushed at the last. Suppose D is pushed at the last. So this this is at the top of the stack. D, which is inserted and pushed at the last, will be at the top of the stack, and it will be popped at the first. It will be popped out, that is removed, deleted at the first. That is our last in first out principle, LIFO. So these both principles are very much important in case of the stack. Then next is that array representation of the stack. Stack can be represented through the array also, and it can be represented through the linked list also. Okay, then next is about the certain operations on the stack. Certain operations on the stack are stack. This stack and empty parenthesis. This is the operation in which an empty stack is created. That is, a new stack is created. New stack is created which needs no parameter. It's an empty stack. Okay, then push item, that means inserting an element at the top of the stack. Pop item, that is deleting an element from the top of the stack. Pick, that is returning the top element of the stack rather than removing it. This is executed when the pop function is executed. Okay, so this function is returning the top element of the stack rather than removing it. Then is empty, it checks that whether the stack is empty or not. Then size, it checks the size of the stack. Okay, then certain stack conditions. Overflow, underflow. Overflow, that means if the stack is full and still we want to insert or push more element into the stack, then it will give us the overflow condition. And if the stack is empty and still we want to delete or pop out from the empty stack, then it will give us the underflow condition. So these are certain stack conditions. So here this was just a basic video based upon the stack. In my further videos, I'll be explaining about the push operation, pop operation, pick operation, then applications of the stack. So till then, stay tuned, stay gold, stay safe, and thank you.
But we don't talk anymore.